right, so we are past the $800 million mark as it relates to how much this Michael movie has grossed. $800
Crazy.
million. I got my pinky up. I bet $1 that it hits that $1 billion point. What do you think?
Oh, yeah. I'll go. What do you mean, domestically or worldwide? We're talking worldwide.
Worldwide. Yeah, worldwide.
Oh, easy peasy, for sure.
Yeah. On track to be the highest grossing biopic ever made. So shouts out to Jermaine, because he's one of the producers.
Is he?
Yeah, he's one of the producers of Michael. So, I mean, he moved out his son to do the movie. So
this is true.
He better make some money off that thing.
So he gonna get this money, and I bet you he still don't fix that head at all.
Not at all.
all.
So let's continue to touch on all these Jackson facts. Of course, the movie is successful. You know what I just found out being on the air and announcing like celebrity birthdays? A lot of their birthdays are in May.
Mm-hmm.
The other day, Rebe and Latoya celebrated their birthday on the same day. Did you know that?
Oh, I didn't know the same day.
I had no idea that both of them, their birthday is on May 29th.
Nice.
You got Latoya, who just turned 70, and Rebe that just turned 75. But it doesn't stop there. It keeps going. Because Janet's birthday is on the 17th of May. Did you know that?
I knew that. I knew she just turned 60, and she posted all of this stuff on social media. That was the actual party that they had for her. So that was cool.
Also, Jackie celebrated his birthday on May 4th. So not only do you have Jackie, you got Catherine, who celebrates her birthday with Jackie. So Jackie and Catherine's birthday on the same day. Then Janet on the 17th. Then you got Rebe and Latoya's birthday, who's on the same day on the 29th. Did they do that on purpose? Is it a Jehovah's Witness synchronization type of thing or what?
I don't know. That is a religion I only know very little about. So I don't know. Maybe there's let's count back. Let's count back. If we're birthing in May, when did we?
Sometime around August or so, late August. So
it's hot in August.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Michael was born in August, so they were getting it in December.
In the winter. Yeah, so now that makes sense. You know, we cuffing, we got to keep warm. You know, we drink. Oh, they don't drink.
That's a good question. Are they Jehovah's Witnesses? It was featured in Jackson's, the first made-for-TV movie. They were lighting the candles and all of that, doing the whole Jehovah's Witness thing.
So I believe Catherine is Jehovah's Witness and then raised the children Jehovah's Witness. So they are. I don't think Joe, like I've looked it up before and the AIs told me, the AIs could be lying on the Googles, but the AI said, no, Joe Jackson was not a Jehovah's Witness. So he wasn't practicing none of the rules. He was going against all the rules, doing all the things.
Joe wasn't a Jehovah's Witness. Joe was a nigga. Simply put. So why wasn't Diana Ross featured in Michael? Now, I remember seeing like different images, and they even had an actress that was portraying Diana Ross. But once it was released, you never saw these like mention of the actress, or you never saw any scenes. The only reference of Diana Ross in the movie was when they like slightly talked about the Wiz. But it wasn't any like Michael's out with Diana and look at Michael Jackson on stage with Diana Ross. Even when there was a female that introduced the Jackson 5, it was Gladys Knight, if I'm not mistaken. So it wasn't even Diana Ross. So something happened.
Interesting.
I know they had an actress who they had done scenes with Diana Ross. Kat Graham was her name, and she just wasn't featured in the movie at the end. So I don't know what happened. Did Diana jump in with like legal stuff, same way with Janet?
I'm sure if Diana saw it and didn't like it, Diva was like, So she may have in the beginning been like, shoot something, let me check it out. If I like it, we go. If I don't, we don't. And she may have seen it and been like,
Yeah. So in the sequel, I'm hearing that they're going to like go back. So they're going to touch on some things that they didn't touch on in the first movie. Because, if you saw Michael, it went fast. So they're saying in the sequel, they're going to touch on certain things. Maybe they'll mention the relationship with Diana Ross. Was that a relationship? Let's go back. While we're touching on rumors, it had always been heavily rumored that Michael and Diana had a thing. Did they date? Were they fucking? What was going on with that?
See, I didn't hear that. I heard Michael always had a crush on her. Always a strong, super strong crush, but that Diana never acted on it. So you heard that there was some acting on it?
I heard a call where Michael was recorded and he was saying how his nose was wide open about Diana Ross, that she could have had him doing anything. He did confirm on a call that they didn't. But,
right.
So and if I'm a guy at that time, Diana Ross was Beyonce. I'm bragging if I hit that. I'm letting everybody know I tagged Diana Ross. So
you'd still be telling people right now.
You damn right.
But I'm going to tell you this, no matter what the estate tries to do, you think Michael Jackson has some fans. Let me tell you, let somebody try to do a Prince movie and do it wrong or do it janky. Yeah, it ain't never going to see the light of day.
But I don't think it will surpass Michael's movie. It'll be underneath. I don't think it's going to hit $1 billion. Come on, like 800.
$5.
Okay.
So let's put an asterisk. Let's archive this episode.
Got it.
Archive it.
Put money on it.
I'm telling you, $5. The Prince movie is going to kill.
Absolutely not.
The Michael movie as far as dollars.
And I love both. Both of them are iconic. Both of them have worldwide influence. But I think Michael's slight little greasy hair kind of topples Prince. Slightly. You don't necessarily hear about this a lot, or do you? When you're adopted and you take on the surname and then you get older and you drop it. I'm talking about the situation with Brad Pitt and Angelina Jolie. Now, remember, what was it? Brangelina?
Yeah.
So that whole thing happened in the early 2000s, and they got married, and they were adopting these kids, little African kids, little black kids. They were little Chinese kids, kids. They were just getting all types of kids. Now, here we are 15 years later. These kids are all grown up, and being that the marriage is done, they're dropping Pitt from their last name.
Yeah, because their legal last name when they were adopted was hyphenated. It was Jolie Pitt.
Right.
But it's not that they're just older. I mean, it was a contentious divorce between Brad Pitt and Angelina Jolie. And supposedly there was physical violence involved. Brad wasn't in a good place. Brad was drinking. He has admitted he was not his best self and he was drinking a lot. And he's had problems with addiction in the past, but especially alcohol. But so it all stemmed from what we've heard, because they tried to seal records and records got unsealed, that there was an incident on an airplane, and it happened mainly between Brad Pitt and Maddox. Maddox is the oldest child. So Maddox is Angelina's first baby that she adopted. And that was at the time where she was technically still married to Billy Bob Thornton. And she adopted that baby alone. And then, so when she brought that baby to their little relationship, and then everybody put Pitt on the end. So, they had some babies that Angelina got on her own before. But anyway, so supposedly there was some fight on the airplane in midair between Brad and Maddox. And they've been trying to hold, what the details were. And the kids took sides.
Yeah.
They clearly took sides. So Brad really doesn't have a relationship with his kids anymore. Doesn't talk to him. They don't talk to him. He don't talk back.
Did he? So, by the way, Maddox is the latest one that is legally dropping Pitt from the surname. So Maddox is the one that's like, I don't want Pitt. I'm going to stay Jolie. But I used to look at those pictures and images, and I would say to myself, does he really want all these kids? Little black kid, little Chinese kid. Is he the one, the driving force in this? Is he the one that's like, let's go to Africa? No, let's pick out that one. Let's go to China. No, is it him, or is it all her, or what?
Well, let's not forget, they have 3 adopted children and they have 3 biological children.
Okay, because I was going to ask, do they have any children of their own?
They have Shiloh. Shiloh was the first one that they had, and Angelina gave birth in Namibia in Africa. We're having that one, but then she had 2 more, and they're twins. And I think it's Knox and Vivian. were those two. So yeah, they have kids of their own, like biological kids, and they have adopted kids. But Brad was married to Jennifer Aniston when he met Angelina Jolie, and he was bored in that marriage. He had talked about that. He wasn't in a great place. He was smoking weed all the time and drinking all the time, but just because he was unhappy. So he was self-medicating. There was something very appealing about Angelina Jolie's life that he wanted to do. He wanted to be more philanthropic. He wanted to volunteer his efforts more and make more of an impact on a global stage. That's when he started building those houses and helping after Hurricane Katrina. He wanted to do things like ride motorcycles. And like, she seemed so exciting in so many ways. He was attracted to that lifestyle. And so that was why he was attracted to her. And he wanted some of that to rub off on him. He admitted it. Jennifer couldn't have babies. She couldn't. It wasn't that she decided not to. Jennifer later came out and said she really, really wanted children. And she tried and had so many miscarriages, and people didn't know about it. They thought she was putting her career over her family with Brad and having children. She can't have kids, to the point that Adam Sandler, who's one of her best friends, he every year sends her a gift and sends her flowers for Mother's Day because he's been there through all of the decades of her trying to have babies.
He think he's slick. That's how he
No, he's not.
Men will wait 20, 30, 40 years until it's that perfect time. Trust me.
That's bad.
This Great American State Fair. Tell me you've heard about it. Tell me you've heard.
No.
Okay, so, the country is celebrating its 250th anniversary, and the Trump administration has set up this celebration, right? They already scheduled a UFC fight at the White House, and they have this like a concert festival type of situation where they just released who will be performing. I think the White House should have checked with these performers before they released who was going to be performing, because everybody's performing is like, I won't be here. I'm not showing up.
What?
So, CNC Music Factory, Freedom, then came out. We ain't heard from him in 40 years. He came out and said, fuck all y'all. I'm going to perform for Trump. Damn y'all. Everybody dance now. Young MC dropped out. Vanilla Ice says he'll perform. You had Martina McBride, the 80s singer. She was like, nope. You had Bret Michaels. Is it Bret Michaels from Poison?
Yeah.
He's like, nope. Apparently, it's coming across like a conservative type of bash, and everybody's performing there saying, I signed up for a celebration for America. And that's why all of these artists are just kind of pulling out. Vanilla Ice is like, I'm still in. Ice, ice, baby.
I mean, I can't believe they would make an announcement that said people are coming. And they didn't have that shit confirmed?
I think that they confirmed that they would perform, but once they found out this was a conservative Trump type of thing, an alternate to the Super Bowl performance type of situation.
Okay.
Like,
and the backlash probably from fans too. Like once they got out, they probably were like, I don't want to touch it.
So there it is. America celebrates 250 years old, and it's because of the Trump administration that all of these people
with Freedom and Vanilla Ice. Dude, the clip I sent you the other day about the cop that pulled over the woman and told her to her face, I'm pulling you over because you were distracted driving, talking on the phone and holding the phone in your right hand as you was riding down the street. And told her to her face, she said, I was not. He said, I saw you holding the phone with your right hand. And the lady said,
right hand manipulating that phone. I mean, I saw you with the phone in your hand.
Not. He should have found some way to laugh and just say, my bad. Like, it looked like it. I thought it was. I sincerely thought it was. You have a nice day, ma'am.
They ended up dismissing the charge. It was like $120 ticket, and they just dismissed it due to embarrassment.
Wait a minute. She still got the ticket and full on had to go to court?
They threw it out. They had to, they ended up throwing it out.
You still giving me the ticket, and I got to take off work to take my happy ass down to court to show my no hand, to show you
your nubby.
so that you,
Her nubs. He had to,
Come on.
can you, outside of The Cosby Show and A Different World, name 5 black sitcoms from the 1980s? Go.
80s. I don't know. Did Family Matters start in the 80s?
That don't count. That was like more enjoyed in the 90s. Keep going.
Well, when did it start?
In the 80s.
Well, give me that one. Give it to me. Give it to me.
Late 80s.
Give it to me.
Late 80s. Keep going.
Give it to me.
Keep going.
Different Strokes.
I'll give you
Facts
that
of
one.
Life. Can we have Tootie be black and be the Facts of Life?
2.
Uh,
I knew this would get you.
What happened to My Family Matters? I don't have that.
No. Family Matters started in they started in 89, September of 89. Toward the end.
It's still the 80. Why can't you give it to me knowing that I'm not going to get the next 2?
It had to be.
I cannot think of 2 more.
Originated in the early 80s. You said Different Strokes. That was good. We'll give you 1. Keep going.
You didn't say early before. Now you've added stuff, but that's okay. You added
Different Strokes.
Okay, Different Strokes. Did I get the Facts of Life?
2.
You gave me that one. Okay. Black sitcom.
Yeah.
And I can't get Cosby.
Or A Different World.
I can't get Different World.
Because we had a lot of good ones in the 80s.
Can I get Alfonso Ribeiro on Silver Spoons?
No.
Can I get a black person on a show?
No.
I can't get a black person on a show because that's about all we had in the 80s.
No, you got 2. How is this?
Can I get Benson? Can I get Benson? Can I get
3? There you go.
Robert Guillaume?
That was 3.
But that wasn't a black show. That was clearly a white
the star
show
of that show, though. It was named after him. So number 3. That's good. Keep going. 2 more. Do.
Wait a minute. What have you given me?
You got Benson. You got Facts of Life. You got Different Strokes. 2 more. Do. Benson was the man too. He used to wear those double-breasted suits.
It was very good.
Yeah, he was like what was he to the gun?
Can we count Saved by the Bell?
No, that was 90s.
That was 90s.
Yes. Benson was cool. That was some cool cats back there. Benson was cool. I just thought he was in the governor's name.
Benson was really cool.
What was he? The press secretary, the head of the chief of staff or something?
And Julia was in the 70s.
She said Julia. I don't even remember
60s. 60s.
It's so crazy how it's hard to remember this.
We can't count Fat Albert. We can't count cartoons, can we?
Sitcoms. 80s, black 80s sitcoms. I'm going to throw out a few of them, okay? Since you gave me 3 good ones, and I'm going to give you credit for that.
All right, I'll take my 3.
You had shows, and I can't even, let's see if I can answer my own question. You had Give Me a Break. Remember Give Me a Break?
Oh, I love Give Me a Break. Oh, what's happening?
What's happening now? Because what's happening was in the 70s.
Yes, and what's happening now?
Give you partial credit on that one. A good 80s sitcom that was black.
Well, you just did it. Give Me a Break was it.
1 more.
Oh, you're going to give me a chance for having 1 more? Who else? Did you see Queen Latifah on the red carpet at the American Music Awards?
No.
Okay, so it's been a million years since her first hosting. I think she hosted in like 95 or something like that. So it's all these years later that she's hosting again. But she was on the red carpet, whatever color the carpet was, with her partner and their child. So, man, has Queen Latifah come a long way. Because you remember, years ago, Queen Latifah will walk out of an interview if you was trying to ask about anything personal, ask about her sexuality, any of that stuff. Like it was off limits. There was denials going on because remember there was the rumor she was with the personal trainer for years. Was it Jeanette Jenkins? Was that her name?
Oh, first and last name. Okay.
I think that was her. But anyway, there was somebody she was linked to for years. Like it was a serious relationship, but never would admit it, wouldn't admit gay. Like any of that was off limits and just shied away from it. This is just a beautiful moment for her to show up with her partner and their child and just celebrate who she is and just love is love and life is life. Yeah, I mean, that's growth. It was a huge moment for me. I think, anybody who loves Queen Lot, huge.
Did she just adopt? Did her partner have the child? Or I have questions now.
I don't know all of that. I ain't getting to all of that, but it was a little boy I thought I saw on the red carpet. And I don't know his name either, but I can get the information. You know, I can do some digging.
I remember interviewing her at the Soul Train Awards like 2002, and she had her girlfriend right there. But we didn't ask any questions because it wasn't known that she had a girlfriend. It was just a woman. But it was.
If you had addressed it, it was obvious. But if you mentioned it,
right,
you would see the nostrils flare, and it was, and they were like, I remember the times where people will come up to you. You know, you remember these times in radio. They tell you what not to ask, right before you go talk to somebody. Yeah. And so there was that happened as well.
Yeah. So shouts out to Queen Latifah now living in her truth. She's almost 60. I mean, what the fuck do you have to hide at this point, right?
Exactly.
So Gayle King did an interview recently and just talked about her ex-husband. Nothing unusual about that. It's common that someone cheats. The husband cheats on the wife and vice versa. So this happened in the mid-90s. She just did an interview about it. Not only did he cheat on her, he cheated on her with her best friend in their house while the kids were there. So the kids were in the house, and he's stepping out on Gayle's best friend in their house. They got a divorce. This happened over 30 years ago. Recently, just recently, Gayle did an interview on a podcast and reiterated the fact of what happened, how bogus he was, how disrespectful it was, how he hurt her, etc. The husband comes out and issues a statement that was like, look, Gayle, I get it. I'm sorry. I'm going to apologize to you publicly. I've done it privately and personally. I'm going to do it publicly now. All the pain that I've caused you, all the hurt that I caused for you and the kids, I apologize. I think that was a classy move by my man because, look, here we are 30 years later. Get over it. But he's like more so, look, I'm sorry. I own up to it. However you feel is how you feel. I get it. So that was a classy move by him, right?
Wait a minute. What do you mean get over it? Why do you think she's not over it? Just because she's speaking, we have the right to speak about experiences we've been through because this makes up who we are. Not only that, but it helps other people. But this is our story. It doesn't mean we're still hanging on to it. Just because we're talking about, I can tell you a whole bunch of things that happened to me. I've mentioned something before, and you were like, "Oh, you feel bad?" I'm still thinking about it. I was like, "Ain't nobody thinking about it. It just came up." I'm so over it. But we are our experiences, and we have memories.
Got it.
You know what I mean? It doesn't mean I'm just like so traumatized
right.
the day.
Right. But me as a man, I guess I'm looking at it on the outside, looking in, like, okay. 30 years done passed. Haven't you gotten married and moved on and had other kids and you've built a relationship with other people? You're rich and famous. But I see what you're saying. It's like, okay, yes, that is happening, but shit, this happened too. And it's still happening. It's a part of my story. So I get it.
Questions come up. You just telling your story, just things like that. If all of a sudden I wrote a memoir or somebody asked me a question, I will answer the question. I'll tell you about experiences that happened to me 20 years ago. And I'm way over it.
Gotcha.
But it happened and we're discussing it in a certain context of that happened in my life.
Yeah.
I got past it. This is who I am now. Yada, yada, yada. That was good because you'll be stomped down for men, boy. Ooh. You'll be stomped down, 10 toes down for anything that has to do with the male cause.
Yeah, so I'm with you on this. It's all good. You're right. I'm for the bros 24/7, 365, 52.
Jesus. Yeah,
when it's time to be understanding, I get it. And who would cheat on Precious Gayle when she's looking like this in sexy swimsuits? Hello. That wraps up episode 81. We are rolling with these episodes. Yes, indeed. You check out our website, TreyandAlex.com, or follow us on all social media and subscribe to that podcast. We are wherever you listen to podcasts, whether it's Apple Podcasts, Spotify, iHeart, We on there. Just search Trey and Alex. All right, I'm out. Trey the Chocolate Jock.
Alex Dupree. Deuces.
Holla.